worse and worse and worse. And it's like, they just had the Vidoc for their new game Marathon. And in the Vidoc, I'm like, holy shit. That blonde dude was like the head of PvP since fucking Halo 2. And he was the head of PvP for Destiny 2. Like, that dude right there, who's in this Vidoc for Marathon. I bet you many of the decisions made for Destiny 2 would not have gone through if he was still involved at all.
Yo, I'm fucking disgusting. Yo. I would report myself for cheating right now if I felt these shots, dude, straight up. This is fucking insane.
I have moments like that.
I report people for cheating sometimes, and I never think they actually are. I'm just fucking mad. It doesn't happen often. It happened once today, where at that time when we got double sniped. But I'm like, yeah, that guy's not hacking. I'm just. And I look at his combat record. I'm like, yeah, he's definitely not hacking. He just got 2 good shots. Let me fall. Thank you.
Don't be lost. They have advantage.
Yo. Dude. Report me!
Like, what makes it even more worse, like, the stuff you're saying for, like, what you're doing doesn't look like on my level or whatever. Like, what makes it really bad is just how strong the fucking aim assist control.
I mean, you know, we don't have aim assist, but we have,
bullet magnetism.
yeah, which is fucking really broken. Or, not broken, but really satisfying once you figure it out. I don't actually have to hit anyone. I just get it in the vicinity.
Be really strong.
Yeah.
For sure.
Which is good.
It's made so that casuals feel good.
Yeah. I couldn't hit these fucking shots if I literally had to hit like the little thing, but if I can put it in a small region around their head that goes to
once you're figuring it out, like you're literally becoming a Destiny sweat right, because once you figure out that aiming the actual weapon is the least important part of Destiny,
yeah, it'll get there.
the game becomes like a totally different game.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, movement is so much more important than fucking aiming attack.
And decision making.
Yeah, 100%. It's so much more important.
Good.
There's another part of it because it's not dedicated server, and it's also not peer-to-peer. It's like a combination of the two that they made only for Destiny. They thought they were creating some kind of perfect hybrid that would save them money not doing dedicated servers, but also wouldn't have the crazy latency of peer-to-peer. And the system just makes the game have this really weird function where the peer-to-peer server and the dedicated server side shit have 2 different things happening at any one given time, and the game has to decide which of those it wants to believe, and more often than not, it believes both at the same time.
Yeah.
So say you point to the left of the guy's head, and he's moving from the left to the right, and you point to the left of his head and fire. On his screen, he actually hadn't made it there yet, or made it further than there already. And the game has to decide, did your arrow hit him or not? And it just decides, usually it just accepts both functions, and he takes damage. But then you don't get a damage number, but he still takes damage. Like, there's so many weird...
Yeah,
so
I like
even
that.
on top of the bullet magnetism, there's even more leeway for, like, missed shots to still grant damage, because the game's just accepting multiple things happening.
Yeah, as long as it hits on one, that's good enough.
Yep. And the only thing that will be different is, like, you won't see a damage number. So it's like I go back and watch my footage, and I 100% shot the wall. Definitely did. You can see it. I put a bullet hole in the wall. But on his screen, I shot him before I shot the wall. So it's like my screen, I shoot the wall, no damage number pops up, but then in the kill feed, the guy dies to a headshot from my slug shotgun. And it's just like,
I like the term there's an agreement differential. And you see it a lot in very close quarters combat. Which is like, it just is like, okay, you're both dead then. Fuck it, I can't figure out what happened. It's like, we're definitely both didn't die. I shot him way ahead, but sure. And then it leads to this gameplay up close where both players will get into this sloppy melee thing because they're like, look, if you agree that we're both dead, I'll agree that we're both dead as well. You know, it's like the handshake
100%.
of the laggy handshake of agreement differential.
Yeah, that's when it really gets fucked up, because their actual melee system, on top of everything I just said, their actual melee system is god-awful. It's one of the worst that's ever been created. It's a Halo melee system, except they wanted to create differences in how much distance the melee would travel, which standard short-range melee distance that like Halo would travel, it works all right. But you start adding differences in, like, oh, this Hunter exotic allows them to travel further. This Titan ability allows them to travel further with their melee. And then you have that rubber band, that crazy rubber band effect, on top of the difference in the multiple server. It's like, oh shit, you get into some weird shit happening in front
Which
of
is cool if you accept it, and I have.
If
you just have to accept it.
Like, this is part of the game.
It's a sci-fi reality.
It's fucking weird, bro.
There was like a movie like that had like to do with time travel. Maybe it was like Looper. It's kind of like Looper, but like on a moment. I don't know.
It's a tough thing to do to accept it. I actually accepted it like quicker than most because it's almost. I almost treated it like a really fun mini game, especially for my slug shotgun. Exactly. It's like when I see the first melee happen and the crazy rubber band happens, I literally like hyper focus to try to land my shot before he can melee again, picturing where he's going to rubber band back to. You know what I mean? So it's like he punches and hits you in the face, and then I know he's going to rubber band to close to his original position. And I know that, like you said, I don't have to hit him directly. Have to hit close.
Yeah, you just have to.
And
make
I have to be a timing in that window to fire it before he melees it. And it's like when you pull that off and you shoot them in the head as they're in the middle of that crazy like shit, you of course get the message like, you're fucking cheating, bro. And it's just like,
no, I'm playing the game the right way, baby boy.
So
what you doing?
It's so much cooler than that. Bro. Cheating,
I'm playing
like
Destiny.
It's a good time. That game is so much fun if you don't. If you take it as least serious as possible, the game is so fucking good. Really is.
That Splasher's problem is he's expecting to play Call of Duty. He's like, this is impossible. It's like, dude, it's a sci-fi game, and even time travel is part of it.
Even at my level, when like at the absolute tippy top, playing all those people and making all that crazy money and stuff, even at that level,
dude, it's salty as fuck.
I would have to like accept the game for what it is, or just I wouldn't be able to do it. Like whatever my limits are, I'm gonna try to push as far past as I can to make this fucking money, but shit happens in that game. You just gotta fucking.
1 minute.
Bah. Damn it! Oh, okay, we got one kill out of it. Get him. Yeah, save the flag. Winnable. Oh no, shotgun. I gotta make a big play here to secure this comeback victory. Looks like they're ulting. Is the enemy right? One hand right. Alright, we got A and C, we got A. Oh boy. He's dead.
30 seconds.
YOLO.
Double down. You made that look easy, Warlock. Double down. 10 seconds. Bring it home, Guardians.
Gotcha. That's gotta be enough for the win, right?
I could not ask for
Let's go. Woo! Come back.
Your victory gives the city.
Sometimes you can whisper to the enemy team, sometimes you can't.
It's because they have their whispers on or off.
Gotcha. Okay. 34. Okay.
It's
off.
They did this weird thing. They did this weird thing where originally it was set to be off